Jay says only one more visit for my first sticker. Get printing. I need to figure out how to do that. I know there's a way somehow, right? Just give me a second, guys. I got Mir up and running. He's got a live stream going on. Um, who else? I'm watching a replay from Toy Pups. I got Tundra up and running. Hey, Sniper. Oh, and Anything is Possible is live stream, but it's members only. And they got All Things Country and Stuart doing Stuart's reading comments for people, which is pretty cool. Just wanted to see he was up and running. If we could help out, if we could tune in. Oh, our friend Mayhem and Miracles, Masha, is up. So, give me a second. Get things situated. We're going to do a poll. How's your day going, Sniper? Hey, Mir. I didn't see you come in. Terrace says, waiting. Well, welcome, my friend. There we go. We got a new poll just started. This was a big discussion on the 5 a.m. live stream. I was shocked. I did not realize that I had hair on my knees. I was forced. I was forced by my friends to check. It turns out I have more hair on my knees than I have on the entirety of my head. Not my face, but my head. Then I think we're going to do another poll this evening. I'm curious how many people have fallen asleep during my live streams. The number keeps increasing. I need to find a way to market that. That's what my channel should be. It should be a sleep channel. Sleep hygiene. Difficulty sleeping? Come visit. Hey, Austin, how are you? How's your weekend, Austin? We got some squirrels dropped. Austin says hi to Jace. Give me a second, guys. Who else we got here? Austin says his weekend was great. Great. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you? Brooklyn says, hi. Welcome, my friend. I can't believe 67% of the people that have visited, which isn't a whole lot right now, have hair on their knees. Brooklyn says, good, how are you? I'm good, Brooklyn. Been a good day so far. Emphasis at Austin, says Eric. Here's another question. How many people had to check to see if they had hair on the knees? I had to check this morning. And how many people knew it right off the bat? What's your favorite color? That's a great question. A few years ago, I would have said brown. I like brown a lot. However, recently green, but the green found that deep green found in late May and early June in nature. All the trees, all the shrubs, the grass has just turned this very vibrant green that just feels, it's showing you life. You know what I mean? It pulls you in. It's almost overwhelming to a certain extent. So let's see, I'm going to go with green. But man, the blue sky offsetted by the green, it's really hard to pick. I like yellow in nature, but like as a color, it's okay. But yellow in nature, dandelion, daffodil, buttercup, just coming out of that grass. Hey, theme park, how are you? Theme park leaves for California tomorrow. Celebrates his birthday on Wednesday. Let's see, Brooklyn likes purple. Nice. Purple is a very mystical color. If you close your eyes and you very, very gently focus, just noticing your breath going in and out, and you focus right between the eyebrows, you might get a glimpse of purple. That is the corresponding, or violet, the corresponding color of the third eye, the sixth chakra. Theme says, I leave for Disneyland and DCA tomorrow. That's awesome. Man, I know how much you've been looking forward to this. Big news. You gonna do any live streaming from there? Theme says, waiting for my girlfriend to be done work, then go and swimming, spend time with her before I leave tomorrow. That's nice, because I know you're going to miss her. And I know she's going to miss you. Brooklyn says, I love Christmas. Not too far away. Going to be counting down the days. Brooklyn says, I've actually never went to Disneyland. I have never been to Disneyland nor Disney World. Let's see, amusement parks I have been to. Busch Gardens, Hershey Park. We used to go to Hershey Park quite a bit when we were kids. Jace says, hi, Eric. What's up, Jace? King's Dominion. I think that's it. There's a local one, Six Flags. Right? Six Flags different than Busch Gardens? I don't remember. But yeah, Disneyland's a whole separate thing. It's not really an amusement park. Maybe Theme can explain it better. Sniper says, couldn't really sleep last night. Took the time to discover Demon Hands Buddha Heart. I have not heard of that. Brooklyn says, somebody come here and she's dancing like a chicken nugget. Who's dancing like a chicken nugget? Jace says, hairy elbows. Man. No. I got hair surrounding my elbows, but on the actual elbow, on the pointy part of the elbow, hair free, but close to it. Let's see. Jace says, hey to Theme. Theme is going to stream on Wednesday morning. Rope drop and stream Thursday and Friday. Nice. Looking forward to that. Brooklyn is laughing. Oh, you are dancing like a chicken nugget. How does a chicken nugget? We need a video. How does a chicken nugget actually dance? The only chicken nugget that I've ever seen is pretty much laying still in a box, which means that's a pretty easy dance move for you. 80% of the people who have come here, how many have voted? Not many, 5 votes, but 80% have hair on their knees. Why are we asking this question? Because we're random. Because we had a very odd, unusual, and weird discussion this morning. This morning's 5 a.m. live stream. Pretty sure it was inspired by Jace. I'm actually 100% sure it was inspired by Jace, because Jace gave me a poem this morning. Toy Pups, my friend, how are you? Theme Park says it's Walt Disney Park. He made it for all ages. You can see Mickey Mouse and Goofy and more, and ride fun rides like Indiana Jones. Nice. Hey, Theme Park, what's your favorite thing about going to Disneyland? Brooklyn says, you know that video of the chicken dancing, that meme? That's a chicken nugget dancing. I actually don't know that, but I'll look for it. Jay says, nuggets don't stay in the box long. Theme says, Toy Pups, yay. Yep, everyone's excited when Toy Pups comes into the house. I'm guessing Toy Pups voted that no, she indeed does not have hair on her knees. Jace says, Pup's mom. Sniper says, demon hands allows one to touch the material, but the Buddha heart will let you use discernment before investing and ingestion. Nice. Interesting. Theme has just subbed to Brooklyn. Thanks, Theme. Jay says it was indeed inspired by 2 hairs, or my lack of. We take inspiration where we can find it, guys. Theme says everything. Man, no wonder you're so excited. Brooklyn says, yesterday, the whole day, our internet without, I was about to die. I mean, went out. Gotcha. Yeah, that's no fun. Imagine, back in my day, no such thing as an internet. Leo says, hey, Leo, much love, Brother Yogi, at work, but showing love regardless. Have a great day, sir. Thank you, Leo. You have a great day, too. Have a great day at work. And I know you'll be getting in your reps later. I heard you. I'm doing a replay. And I heard you can't find your glasses. Toy Pup says, I don't know anyone that has hair on their knees. Guys, and by the way, I am blind today. I cannot read the chat. I'm so sorry if I don't say hi to everyone, but hi. Well, I'll do my best to read out comments. Tanya says, hey, Yogi. Hey, Tanya. We already know that Tanya does not have hair on her knees. Jace has brought up, what about elbows? And no, I do not have hair on my elbows. I do have hair on my knees. I was surprised. I was shocked. I never even considered it. Tandra was here for my great surprise. As a matter of fact, it was Tandra who literally forced me to, and I was wearing 2 layers because I was getting ready to go out for a walk. Hey, Eric LaPointe, how are you? Jay says, Leo brother. Theme says, hey to Tandra. Everyone's saying hey to Tandra. Jay says, meow back. Wait a minute, was there a meow? Who's meowing? Bookton says, how do you live? It was tough back in the pioneer days. Man, it was not easy. But you know, we had things to play with: pine cones, sticks, rocks, things like that. Potatoes. That's what we got for Christmas before internet. Back in the olden days, we got potatoes for Christmas. Tandra says, hey to theme. Sniper says, hey to Tandra and Erica Point. Erica Point says, hey to Love. Jay says they had, yes, we spent our time. Jay said they had hairy elbows back then. That was back in the caveman days when I was a kid. We spent our days counting the hair on our elbows. Toy Pup says the pioneer days were the best. We played with snow. Can you imagine playing with snow? It was so much fun. And we walked to school in the snow. Get a salute from Erica Point. Hey, Erica Point, how are you feeling today? Brooklyn says, did you hurt yourself? Where did you howl? What? Toy Pup says, we don't remember getting potatoes for Christmas, so Yogi must be ancient, guys. Honestly, I did get a potato for Christmas once because I distinctly remember getting Mr. Potato Head, and you needed a potato for the original Mr. Potato Head. Eric Point says, my legs are sore. I bet. It's a lot of squats, man. 500 squats. Brooklyn says, I'm not that old. You probably had the internet your entire life. I think most of you guys probably have had. Probably me and Jace, the only one here who remember pre-internet days. This is back in the days when a gentleman would shave their elbows and knees before they went out in public. You couldn't go to the local swimming hole before you shaved your elbows and you shaved your knees. People don't remember that. This was, again, back in the good old days, back in the pioneer days. Jason says, Erica P, some session that bro. Yeah, it was. Hey, Miss Blipper. I met a guy one time at a rally who told me his name was Gentle. Gentle, please help her. That's a nice name. Gentle, please help her. That's a possibility. Sniper says he used to get a small bag of sweet chestnuts, some tangerines, and three lumps of coal. Well, we know why you got the coal. I think probably Squirrel Sniper was a very well-mannered child with a rebellious streak, probably about a mile wide. Eric Point says, thanks, Jace. Miss Flipper says, I'm older than you. I thought I might be a year or five older than you. Jay says elbows and knees had to be shaved before turning the wireless in due to static. Exactly. Brooklyn says, I never watched it my entire life. When I was born, I never saw TV before. You never saw TV before. Jace sends a heart to Miss Blipper. Sniper says, Jace used to swim. Oh, I forgot. Sniper was a swimmer. He used to swim with Mark Foster. He shaved everything. Miss Blipper says 61. All right, so depending on your birthday, I'm either a year or 2 years younger than you. I'm 59 right now. Man, I shouldn't even say that live on the internet. Jay says, Miss Flipper, you don't type a day over 59? That's true. She's got those youthful typing fingers. So we got a split vote. Half of you people, half of the people here have hair on their knees. Let's see. Sniper says, Eric, I was 17 when I realized I had a silver spoon in my mouth. The ego was adjusted then. What's pretty remarkable is how many people never realize that. You know that, Sniper? Brooklyn says, no, I mean when I was born. I never saw TV before. That's true. That's true. You know what my parents used to use as a remote for the TV back in the day? Me. I was the remote. Hey, get up. Turn the channel. So again, this poll was inspired by a poem from the ever poetic Jace. I'm not exactly sure how it got started. We were talking about the Trifecta Award that was inspired by Squirrel Sniper. People who make the, if I ever get around to like making stickers, I want a Trifecta sticker. People who do come in for the morning live stream, for the afternoon live stream, and the early evening, late afternoon, whatever time it is for you, live stream. So that would be 3. The trifecta. The Yogi Trinity, we were also calling it. We got some heart emojis from Toy Pups. Sniper says left him at 18. I did some wandering at 18 myself. We get some scary emojis. Hey, I had a question. I had a YouTube question for Toy Pups. Hey, Toy Pops, have you heard anything about the Lighthouse Jewel YouTube plan coming around? Eric Point says a hat trick. Exactly, a hat trick. Toy Pup says no one has a trifecta. The trifecta of Yogidom. Now, Squirrel Sniper was going for the unheard of trifecta of trifectas, the trinity of trifecta, or the trifecta of trinities. 3 days in a row of 3 live streams in a row. That's a tough one, guys. I don't know if anyone can put up with that much yogi. 3 days, 3 in a row. I think there's going to be some, I don't know, some very, very damaging consequences. I think possibly the hair on your knees might fall out. Cypher says I went to Australia for a year. Nice. You go to the Outback. I don't know exactly what that is. I got sent a thing if I wanted to participate in it. It's a way where people on a live stream can buy jewels. I don't know what they do with the jewel. I don't know anything about it. But I'm supposed to do a thing. I'm supposed to do a thing tonight at between 4 and 5 with Google and watch it and then I guess I'll find out more. Jay says, there it is. There's a guy called Eric. He has those hairy knees, but when he does his yoga, he rarely does he sneeze. It is random, but it surely rhymes. Let's just hope it. Let's just hope it reads. It did. Another awesome. Jace the poet. Think this should be a song. Toy Pup says, Yogi, you are so special. Jace says, I was just going to say that. Special weird. Special equals weird. Exactly. Tandra laughs in agreement. Did you see that? Eric Point says, I think I've done that, Yogi. Have you done the three days and 3 live streams in 3 days? Hey, Selma. Selma says hi. Oh, so the question tonight on the poll is who's fallen asleep during one of my live streams? That's going to be this evening. And there's a long list. Someone says, Jace, I miss you. Sniper says, Jace, I'll take weird any day. Me too. Verona Boy says, I have hair on my knees. Your hair on my knee. Just one? Just one knee? Oh, read mine. I'm sorry. Here we go, Brooklyn. One time, my brother, he drove my mom's car before. I was so scared because I thought he was going to crash us. I mean, it was down the road, but how old was he? Yeah, that would be scary. It is free. Let's see. If it's free, do it. That's excellent advice. Not only is it free, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it. They didn't say don't talk about it. They said don't share the email, which I haven't. But not only is it free, but there is you get a bonus for participating. It goes all the way until February. It's supposed to do a 30-minute live stream a week. It's like, I can do that standing on my head, guys. I am not the best live streamer. I'm not the most personable. I don't have the best hair on YouTube. Not even on my knees. I think Jace has better hair knees than I do. I bet you Eric Lapointe has the best hair knee out of everyone. But I am consistent. I show up every day. So thank you for that, Toy Pups. Toy Pups says my advice is to do it. It's going to be interesting to see what it is, and it's, new from Google, so you're on the cutting edge for once, finally. Tanya says, Jace, I have out opening ready. Let's see. Selma says, Tandra, I miss you. Jace says, Tandra, make the announcement. So we got an announcement coming up. Eric Point says, I think I have in the summer. I know, I believe Bumblebee T has, Stewart has. Who else? We'll find out. That's the next poll. Toy Pup says, hi, Eric and Tandra. And hi to Squirrel and Runner Boy. Selma says, we're going to the dentist appointment today. Well, good. I'm glad. I remember you mentioning a few days ago that you were in pain, so I hope they help with the pain. Runner Boy says, your lives are now 1 hour later for me, so the last live is a bit hard to stay for. I think we're even out, though. Eric Point says, I have more than once fell asleep. It's a long list of people. So if I ever figure out, again, how to do stickers, I thought I'd send stickers. I fell asleep on Yogi's live stream. The trifecta sticker. And any other weird stuff that you guys can think about. Someone's going to get her teeth fixed. Awesome. Let's see. Tandra says, Yogi, Jason and I are doing a collab. That's awesome. When is this? When's the collab coming up? Jay says, I've fallen asleep a few times, but I do watch in bed. Whew, man. The trick is going to be if I fall asleep on my own live stream. Have I bored myself so deeply and consistently that I fall asleep on my own live stream? Hey, Anna Greek, how are you? Just saw you pop up at the bottom. I'm going to work my way down there. How is the fasting going? Toy Pup says you'll learn a lot. I hope so. I'll share with you as soon as I find out more. I think it's a boot camp. I'm so happy for you. Well, thank you. Selma says we're going to be strong. Hey, Selma, we'll be thinking about you. Hey, Easy, how you doing? Miss Flipper says, I would love to see you do a live stream standing on your head. That would be interesting. You know who could do that? Eric Lapointe. I watched him stand on his head after he got 1,000 burpees. Toy Pup says, you're so special, Yogi, and I believe YouTube has recognized your hard work. You know, though, I don't get a whole lot of, I don't get a ton of people visiting. I get regular people visiting, which is always good. I'm happy that, you know, when we do get the irregular person show up, probably there's a 50% chance that they're going to stick around for a while, which is always cool. Selma says, I love you guys. We love you too, Selma. Semper says Eric Lapointe needs a 10-gallon hat to keep his hair in shape. Wonder Boy, what has YouTube told you, Yogi? I'm confused. I don't know what they told me yet. There's a new program coming up for live stream, and I probably just random selected me to participate, so we'll see how it happens. Jay says, run a lad. Selma says, I'll see you soon. Selma, we'll be thinking about you. Sending prayers your way, my friend. You will feel better when you're done. Easy says, finally posted my first short on my channel. That's awesome, Easy. I'm going to bring your channel up now. We're going to take a look at it in just a moment. I'm going to see if I can catch up with you guys. Hey, Joe. Our friend Joe Delaney is here. Joe, how you doing? Joe says, hit the like. Thank you for that. Anna Greek says, I stopped the fasting. It was pointless. I did not lose even a Libre, and I could not study science. Okay. That was a wise move, though, because you recognized that it wasn't working for you, and you adjusted. So well done. And I know how much science is, but how about how many days did you make it? Toy Pup says, I will definitely help you on how do we get new subscribers, and if you are, that's an easy one. So, I saw you announce your goal. And it started me thinking about mine. I would like to be a 10K channel. So 3,000, I think I'm at 6,300 right now. So just over 3,000 to go. The thing is, my goal is very simple. I want to do live streams primarily as a place to, I should get this in order, a place where everyone can choose to be kind, no matter what. No matter who comes in, we can choose to be kind. We can offer compassion to others, a place of healing, and we can have fun doing it. So by having fun, that means some of you are going to have to stay awake. I'm pointing directly at Eric Lapointe right now. Some of you are going to have to choose, in order to have fun, in order to do any of those things that I just listed, a few of you are going to have to stay awake. Joe Delaney says, I'm doing good. Just ran my video premiere. I'm sorry I missed that, Joe. Anna Greek says, yes, it's very hard to lose weight even when fasting. In some ways, fasting might be harder. Maybe you're going to be walking less, a little less exercise because you don't have the energy. Jay says, Anna Greek, if you want to lose weight, just jump on my workout program. I promise if you do it daily for a month, you will have results. Hey, Anna Greek, that's a big promise from Jace, and Jace isn't going to make a promise lightly. I've mentioned before, I'm an evangelical for our friend Jace. His workouts start on day one. Jace will guide you through. Send him a message, start with day one, and I honestly think he's saying in a month, daily for a month. And I'm going to agree. I'm going to back Jace up on that. I think you would have tremendous results working out with Jace. Jace says, Eric, you missed loads of comments. I did. This Sunday, 3:30 GMT. Chandra, I'm sorry. We'll host a joint live. I'm doing 2K sit-ups. We will try and get Chandra her 1K subs. Awesome. All right, Sunday, 3:30 GMT. I think that's going to be, I got it on my phone. I'll look it up. Be earlier. All right, let me go back up. Runner Boy said he needed to post his video. Eric Point says there is no hair on my knees. We're off. Begging from forgiveness. Did it work? I apologize for missing comments. Man, I would absolutely love Tandra to get 1K this week when she does it. This Sunday. Joe Delaney says, I always get nervous. And you always rock it, though. You always rock it. But I mentioned before, Joe, watching you on Goga, and you could see that the nervousness, the nervous energy, and then it was like just watching you as you were telling your story, as you were discussing things with Goga, visibly relaxing and just getting more and more comfortable telling your story, and that it was awesome. It was awesome to watch. "10 days of fasting I made, but I did not lose much weight like the first time." Gotcha. So what do you think? What do you think about joining in with Jace? Jace says, meow again. Kitty? Do we have a kitty here? Hey, Nightmare. Nightmare says, hey, Eric in chat. How you doing, my friend? Tanya says, Jace, just hope you will be okay after Saturday. Jace is waving at Nightmare. Toy Pup says, you'll get there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your confidence. Your confidence in me. I don't take that lightly, my friend. And Greek says, I will cut down food. I will eat very little. Joe says, that's awesome, Jace. You guys are setting up a schedule. I'll set my notify. I'll set the notify. Anna Greek says, this is more logical. Well, yeah, it'll give you, you know, I think at a certain point when you're not eating, your metabolism slows down as well. Toy Pup says, my tip would be to write down what your goals are and then prioritize them. That seems like a great suggestion. So far, like I said, just create that. I'd like to get to 10K, and I would like to just create the environment, the atmosphere for people to heal. Jason Chandra, we're all good. I'm doing burpees every day now. 50 in tonight's workout. Nice. Tanya says, Jace, okay, as long as you're sure. What's going on Saturday, Jace? Are you going for the Holy Grail again? Nightmare says, the Yogi's got to yesterday's comment. Yeah, man, I really fell behind yesterday. Eric Point says, hey, Nightmare brother. The man himself, LP. Hey, Sweet Acres, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Mercedes says, hi, Yogi. Hey, Mercedes, my friend. Jace is saying hi to Sweet Acres and Mercedes. Holy Grail, Saturday morning. Awesome. Garrett says, smash or pass? It's a good question. You know what? You're probably better off passing. Jace says, Garrett with the wave. We are split 50-50. Hair on your knees. Eric's waving to Sweet Acres. So you guys subscribe to everyone? Everyone connected? I'm going to make a short trip over. And we're going to listen to, well, very first YouTube short from Easy. He's playing a Tiny Tim. This is his first short ever. He's got 315 views already. Listen in, guys. He's playing the bass. Well done, Easy. I'm going to give a ring of the bell for our friend Easy. Salute. But I have a question. And I applaud you for picking a Tiny Tim song. Man, I haven't thought about Tiny Tim in, well, probably months, because I think about weird things. So did you guys hear the bass? That was our friend Easy playing the bass on a Tiny Tim song. He has just gotten his base. It's been like a week, right? Hasn't it? Hey, Vincent, Horror of Spice is here and says, hey, everyone. Horror of Spice, my friend, how are you? Jay says, it was clean, easy. He left comment. I will be sure to leave a comment right after the live stream. Jace waves at Vincent. Says I am well. Good. How is Mrs. Horror of Spice? And how's the shop coming along? Sweet Acres is waving at Eric Point. Hey, Sweet Acres, how are your watch hours coming along? I will swing by and play your run a playlist for you if you want. Horror Spice says, Mrs. having a good day. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Easy says, thanks for the love, guys. I need to practice more. That's what it's all about, Easy. Just practice, practice, practice. Again, I love the song pick. You know, people pick up meditation thinking it's going to lead them to awakening, lead them to enlightenment, lead them to peaceful state of mind. Suzuki Roshi, the great Zen master, one of the first to bring Zen to America in the 1950s. When he was asked about that, he said, no, meditation does not lead to enlightenment. Meditation is enlightenment, meaning the practice of meditation itself is enlightenment. The practice of playing the bass is playing the bass. It's not to play to get better. You will get better, but fall in love with playing the bass. Fall in love with what you're doing it without the thought of, I want to get better. That'll happen on its own. Just fall in love with playing. Everything changes when you do it with love. Everything. When you fall in love with meditating, meditating is the easiest thing in the world. And the results are unfold from there. When you fall in love with anything you're practicing, burpees, coloring, name it, everything changes. I'm often, through the years, people have commented that it must be easy for me because I'm so dedicated, meaning working out every day, meaning meditating every day, meaning doing breath work and yoga every day. And the answer is, I'm not the most super dedicated guy in the world. I'm not the most dedicated guy to doing YouTube live streams. Although, as Goga pointed out, I've now done over 1,000 live streams in a row. He looked at my stats when we talked last week. None of that is dedication. That is falling in love with what you're doing. Man, what a drag it would be if I had to be dedicated to doing something that I didn't want to do. I get to wake up every morning and fall in love each and every day, each and every moment with the exact thing that I'm doing. Love isn't optional. Love is always present, always available. Can we notice it? You can think of it as outpouring of God in everything, every aspect of life. If you can notice the outpouring of God in everything, everything changes. Easy says, thanks for all the love, guys. I need to practice more. I think I read that. Sniper says, good to see you, Horror of Spice. It is good to see him. We got some heart emojis from Toy Pups. Jay says, I did fall in love with the wig, but it was we from Bud hair kept blowing off. Everyone knows, Jace, the finest wigs are made out of knee hair. Next time you go to buy a wig, Jace, you got to talk to me, man. I'll give you some tips. Easy says, I need to make a review of your book. Does God have a hero? That would be a longer form video, not a short. Well, thank you for that, Easy. You know what? I appreciate the kind words that you had to say about my book. I'm considering finding a way. This was my first book. I'm considering finding a way of doing an audio version, thanks to our friend Ginger, who has asked me to think about it. And if I can find a way to do it, I'll certainly consider it. I never thought that I would have the voice to do such a thing. I never had a whole lot of confidence in my voice. I've mentioned before, I grew up, I had a speech impediment. I had to see a therapist. It still surfaces. I'm sure you guys can hear me stumble over words time to time, like every live stream, like every other word in every live stream. And man, it was fairly miserable as a kid. It took a lot for me to speak in public, even in people that I knew, friends. Hey, Mir. Mir says, hey, Sir Yogi. How are you, my friend? Mir says, hello, beautiful people here. Jace waves at Mir, bro. Toy Pop says, you're doing a great job, Yogi. I appreciate you saying that. You know, before I was doing live streams, when I was getting my teaching certification for meditation and as a breathwork coach, I had to make videos to send to my instructor. As soon as Mocha put the camera on me, I couldn't talk. I stumbled over every word. And to think that I would one day be sitting in front of a camera in front of 2 to 3 people at a time on my live stream would have been crazy. If they were strangers, talking like that in front of strangers, nope. It was Paul from Oregon who said he wanted to see my workout. He's like, you're a big supporter of all our guys. Let's see a video. So I did my burpees, and then I sat in front of the camera, and I started talking about yoga and meditation, and I have not been quiet since. Little did Paul from Oregon know what he was opening up when he made that suggestion. Mir says, I'm doing good, sir. Thanks for asking. How are you? Mir, I'm doing good, my friend. I had your live stream up. Checking it now, and it seems that you're done. Jace says, I'm off to set up. See you amazing people. Thank you, Jace. Be on our way over to see you when you're live. Northern Starseed is here with a wave. Hello, my friend. Mir says, hey, Northern. Northern Starseed is a much, much appreciated member. Thank you for that. To share a little more, when I was a kid, I couldn't even say my name correctly. The hardest part, every school year, when you had to stand up and tell everyone your name. And I remember asking the teacher if I could skip it. And I told her why, and she said, nope, you got to say it. And I got up and I said my name. The entire classroom laughed, including the teacher. So that kind of stuff can leave a mark for a long time. To heal from that, humor, big help. That if I learn to offset a situation with my own humor instead of allowing other people's humor to define me, allowing a joke about me to define me. Things as a kid, it's amazing how kids can adapt themselves to those situations. Toy Pup says that was a horrible teacher. Yeah, and amazingly, it was in a Catholic school. And amazingly, it was the same school my mom taught at. And everyone loved my mom. So you would think there would be a little bit of, a little more compassion maybe. But, you know, it was a different time. This was in the 1970s. Again, the pioneer days. Sniper says later, Jace. But, you know, imagine if... Toy Pup says yes, different times. So, all right, imagine this. That was, I don't wish that on anyone. I didn't wish it on myself, and I wouldn't wish it on myself again. But you hear me talk about compassion. You hear my agenda, my goal as a YouTube live streamer is to have a room each and every day that is open, supporting, compassionate, empathetic, and kind. Everyone can share whatever needs to be shared. We talked with All Things Country last night about doing things together to create a place, a safe place where people can talk about mental health, support. What if all the stuff that happened then with the speech impediment, I had trouble with my eyes, had to happen in order for me to, you know, the great Canadian singer-songwriter Leonard Cohen, in his song Anthem, everything has a crack in it because that's how the light gets in. What if I didn't have that crack? And there was no other way for the light to get in. So, I don't know. I would hate any kid to have to suffer anything for any reason. But they do. We do. We all do. I hope that, man, just a little bit of compassion can be learned. And not just from the kid, but that people can nowadays, people can look upon an act, any act of unkindness, any act of meanness, and say, nope, I'm not going to participate in it. And not only that, I'm going to help heal that person. I'm going to help that person heal. Toy Pup says it was so sad back then. It was sad. And you know what? It was actually better in the 70s probably than it was in the 50s. Toy Pup says all those things happened to make you who you are today. I think it was the philosopher Kierkegaard who said, by the way, Kierkegaard is my standby philosopher. Whenever I can't think of who it actually is, I'll just throw out Kierkegaard because it makes me sound smart. Kierkegaard said, could have been anyone. But this time, I'm almost sure it was Kierkegaard. He said, circumstances don't define me. They reveal me. Imagine that. Circumstances don't define you. They reveal you. Always love that. I read that decades and decades and decades ago. back when I was an up and coming yogi. Lover Toy Pup says, we learned from that so we can change the world now. I agree. And you know what? We can change the world. And I talk about that quite a bit, but from a different perspective. We are not going to change the world by carrying signs. We are not going to change the world by protesting. We are not going to change the world by any of those outer activities. As the Course in Miracles says, if you want to, do not seek to change the world, seek to change how you perceive the world. Meaning it's up to us. If you see an unkind and unjust and unloving world, we got to go deep within to heal those projections so that now instead of projecting those things, we are extending love in every situation. My only role on YouTube, can I learn to extend love in every situation? And I'll be honest, I don't know, but I try. And YouTube always, every live stream gives me an opportunity to try. Going back to what we were talking about with Easy, it gives me an opportunity to practice. Tandra says hi to Mir. And says, Mir, I had your live running. I'm good, thanks. How are you? And speaking of having things running, this is our friend Tandra, up and running, and we are on video 5 of the live streams, 5 of 22 for the day. I think I need to redo it. I had a replay for Lover Toy Pups up and running. And Mir, I had Mir up as well. Let's see. Hey, Creed Gardner Fishing. He is up on Bob's live stream, as is Rod Wilson, who's a friend of the channel. Some good guys. All right, let me dive back in, guys. Mir says, how are you, Sister Tandra? Tandra says, Mir, yep, I read that. She had you up and playing. Toy Pup says, I feel back then people did not feel safe to share, but today with social media, we are now aware we are not alone. I agree. You know, social media gets a lot of backlash, a lot of bullying going on, but as Toy Pup says, it's also a place where you can share. It's also a place where you know you're not alone. Look at the people who have turned out to so many friends who have come here with some issues. Amazing. Toy Pup says, now people share. We can learn more this way. Mental health needs to be spoken about more. We appreciate your channel and your message. Thank you. And I agree 100%. I'm happy to be part of that in any way. And I know you are as well, as is our friend All Things Country. We're all doing it in our own way. Look at our friend Jace offering to help out Anti-Greek. Toy Pup says, we only need 300 more watch hours. All right, we got you. But remember, 5 days are held back. So let's subtract at least, take nothing for granted, of course, but let's subtract at least 100 watch hours. That means 200 watch hours. That means we could do that this week. Guys, if you pitch in and help Toy Pups, it's so gratifying when someone is that close, everyone pitching in to help, and then we keep supporting, but we turn the focus, who's next? Who are we going to help next get those watch hours? Right now, 300 away. Last week it was Skeeter, and everyone showed up and helped Skeeter. That was awesome. So this week, next week, let's make it Toy Pup's turn. everyone, if you can, just run through the playlist. Tanya says, oh, nice. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Tandra. Always happy to. As I mentioned before, I love your voice, and it's like hanging out with a friend all day. Mir says he's good. Thanks for asking and support. Toy Pup says you're perfecting your craft. I hope so. In college, I took Introduction to Public Speaking, which scared me more than any class I've ever taken. I ended up getting an A in it because it was based upon improvement from one presentation to the next. And I was so bad when I started. Of course I was going to get an A. I could not get any worse than when I started. Mir says, Sister Chandra, can you use Instagram? Chandra says, Yogi, so what do we get if I make the triple later? We were talking about that. I'm thinking about trying to make some stickers. The Triple Crown. It is a rare occurrence. Eric Lapointe has done it. Sniper has done it. Again, Sniper was also going for the 3 days of 3. The Trinity of Trifecta. Or the Trifecta. No, Trinity of Trifecta. Sounds better. Towner doesn't have Instagram. Let's see. So Yogi, can you have my number? Towner, you can catch my number from Jace. I do have your number. Let's see. MMA Amazing. Amazing says, hello. Everyone is having a good afternoon. Thank you, my friend. We are having a pretty good afternoon. We got some more heart emojis from Toy Pups. Gotcha. Epic. Let me get this right. Epictetus. He's the one who said that. I believe he's also the one that said you cannot enter the same river twice. Am I right about that? Let's see. Toy Pup says, hi, amazing bets. We see you. Tanya says, Toy Pup, so help you with your watch hours. Awesome. She says, thank you. Northern Cersei said, I think that's who wrote Circumstances Don't Make the Man. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure he did that. He said that about the river too. Toy Pup says, we appreciate you. Hey, Moss Claw says, what you doing? Just talking, my friend. How are you? Northern Starseed, thank you very much. By the way, Northern Starseed is a member as well. Much appreciated member. Toy Pup says, hi to Moss Claws. We see you. Moss Claw says, Toy Pups, we're on the same level now. Moss Claws, or I guess you have mods and I don't. Well, my friend, if you show up a few times, happy to make you a mod. I did, by the way, just subscribe to you. So looking at your channel, am I getting this right when I say it? Therian? Therian. I take it you are a Therian, which is absolutely awesome. Mira says, so Yogi, Sister Chandra, doing a beautiful live streams. She does. I love her live streams. Chandra says, thanks, Mira. Very kind of you. And Mira says, Sister Chandra, stay blessed, my dear sister. Moss says, okay. Moss says, I will sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. So we're going to shut things down for the afternoon in just a minute. Again, I'm going to mention I'm going to do that. It's a Google YouTube class for whatever new thing they're introducing. It would be pretty cool. I will share whatever I'm able to share, of course. Hey, Alice. Alice says hi. Miss Pippa says in Rome they say the Kazakh doesn't make the priest. See you on Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Yes, we got one more breath to go, and then we're gonna right into meditation. I got you information. I don't know what I get more excited teaching, meditation or breath work. By the way, if you guys come by this evening, oh, let's see. Moskva says, I'm not a Therian, actually. I am just a furry. It is furry, right? That's pretty awesome, too. You know, I support anything that you get joy out of, that does not harm other people, does not harm yourself. Alice says, same Moss Claus. Oh, I did answer, Tandra. Tandra says, not sure you answered. What do I get if I make the triple later? I'm going to try to find a way of making stickers. I don't know what they're going to say yet, but I'd love to send it for the people who do. Something like I survived. I survived the Yogi trifecta. Moss Claus says, I don't know if I can pronounce that. Tanya says, okay. Help me, you guys can help me next live stream. You can help me think of a sticker. Toy Pup says, hi to Apple. Amazing, my friend. Amazing bets. Thank you so much. That is extremely kind of you. Says Lover Toy Pups, card stream, sending love from her. Wow. Thank you, both of you. Toy Pups has, guys, blonde, subscribe and share. And we got a yes to do that. Thank you for that. So much appreciated. Some more heart emojis. Hey, Corey, how are you? Alice is just sub to Moss. Appreciate that, guys. Take a screenshot so I can sub to Apple. Corey says, how is everyone? We're good, Corey. Toy Pup says, how do we find membership? It's a good question. I think if you go to the left, I'm not sure how it would look on someone else's screen. Should be towards the left. There's a little, beneath the title, just Yogi doing burpees in his basement. There is a little join button. Wish I knew how to buy membership for people. I'd love to buy Toy Pups a membership if I knew how to do it. Corey says, good. Oh, says, yeah, my user is the dummy34. We don't see it. Let's see, maybe on my channel page. Nope, I don't think that's either. Do you see the title where it says, welcome my friends, please enter gently? Well, it says, don't everyone have hair than these? I didn't think I did. It never even occurred to me. I never thought about it until it came to my attention, thanks to our friend Jace and Tandra, that maybe I do have hair on my knees, and it turns out, surprisingly, I do. You learn something new and disturbing every day. Tanya says, I think they're issued randomly. Gotcha. All right, Sniper says, when you get a certain level at Eric, YouTube gives you 10 memberships to give away, but they are random giveaways. Let's see. In your bio, it says PayPal and Facebook. Nope. It should be on the live stream. If you look at the live stream and the title, welcome my friends, please enter gently. And then beneath that is, says Jesse Yogi doing burpees in his basement. And then right to the right of it, there should be a silver thing. A silver little thing that says join. If you click on the thing that says join, that should do it. We want to get a membership. I'd love for you to have a membership. I definitely got a lot of breath work and meditation and yoga stuff up there. Oh, it says, Moss, do you have Discord? No, there's no join button. Interesting. Hey, Northern Starseed, are you still here? Let me ask someone who has joined how they did so. If you copy the membership link. Let's see. I don't think I can do that. Hey, Bushka, my friend, how are you? Bushka says, Yogi Eric, welcome, my friend. Go to Studio and click Profile. I'm not even sure I know. This is how little I know about things. I'm not even sure if I know how to do that. We'll figure it out. Somehow. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me get caught up here. All right, Eric Lapointe, he can help. It's right next to the subscribe button. That seems easy enough. Why couldn't I think of that? Oh, you can add it next to your PayPal. Okay, I can do that. Bushka, my friend, it's nice to see you, by the way. So your viewers can get a membership easy peasy. Mossclaw says I might get Discord later, since it seems like people use it. Yeah, it does seem like they do. Toy Pup says I'll message you in private. Okay. Hey, Dottie. Dottie says hello to everyone. Eric Point says no problem, here to help. Thank you for that, Eric Lapointe. Did you see that, Toy Pops? Sampa says it's under the super chats. So let's see if you. Oh, right. There you go. That makes sense. Mouse Clara on Discord. Bushka says, and to Eric, thank you. Twip says it's not on the live. So, yep, as Sniper pointed out, it's right, if you click on the super chat, it'll come up super stickers, super chat, membership gifting. So here's for 5 people. Tandra. Bushka. Austin. ATC, Rhode Island. Oh, shoot. Toy Pups didn't get one. We don't have that on your phone. Alice is back. Welcome back, my friend. Toy Pup says, are you on your computer? I am on my computer. Mossclaw says, Apple, how old are you? Yeah, Toy Pup says, I know, that I thought it would be at least random in the chat. We only have a phone. Okay, I will do that. I got to figure out how to do that, though. Mossclaw says, I understand. Bushka says, thank you, Eric. Much appreciate you. You're welcome, my friend. For those on a mobile. So, what does mobile have? I'm doing it from my live streaming from my phone, but I got my computer up. That's how I read the comments. Is there a little green box on your phone? In like the lower left hand corner? Oh, Toy Pup says I know how. Okay. I think if you click on that little green box, it'll say buy gift membership. We'll figure it out. No big deal. All right, guys, I do have to go. I'm going to take another walk, and I got that class thing. It's like an hour, 4 to 5, so I want to get some stuff in before I do that. Keep you all posted what it is. I have no idea. We'll find out together. Semper says the 5 have been gifted randomly. Yeah, I thought it would at least be random to people who were in the live stream. But hey, I'm glad for everyone. Well, hopefully. So it was Tandra, Bushka, Austin, ATC, and Rhode Island Roger. All some of my favorite people. If there's anything, if you guys visit the members, and there's anything that you would like me to talk about, let me know. Happy to help. Toy Pup says, thank you so much for trying, guys. Absolutely. Toy Pup says, have fun in your class. I appreciate that. You know, when this was sent to me, my first inclination was, no, I'll be honest, I'm not much of a participator. I'm a keep to myself, keep in my own lane. But it was an opportunity came up, and I channeled my inner Love Our Toy Pups, thinking, what would she do? She would leap at the opportunity. So I did. We'll see how it goes. Mossclaw says, what do you do for work? I teach meditation, I teach breath work, and a little bit of personal training now and then. But I live stream. That's it, guys. I show up for you every day, incessantly. That's my phone. Semper says, which would be a nice surprise in their return path. Absolutely. 100% Sniper. Toy Pup says, this is a great opportunity. Thank you. It says, I'm glad you were recognized. Again, it's a big thank you to Toy Pups. Alice says, oh, that sounds cool. Thanks. All right, guys. I'm going to see everyone later. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back like 5:20-ish. I'll see you then. Thanks.